pretty sure there's been a time in your life, maybe more than once, where somebody has made you feel like your natural hair is just ugly.
Simply Michelle, simply Michelle. You're watching her on YouTube, and you know she got a vibe for me, she got a vibe for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Michelle. Today we are going to just do a little chit chat, and today we're going to be talking about natural hair, the stereotypes of natural hair, and why some black women just don't feel comfortable wearing their natural hair. Before becoming natural, I knew nothing about that community until I decided to dive into that community. Why did I want to become natural? I was getting relaxers for many years. My hair wasn't really growing, my hair was thinning out, and I was always infatuated with curly hair. But my hair didn't curl because I had chemicals in it. It wasn't until I actually went through the whole journey of behind the scenes of being natural, everything that comes with being natural, and also all of the judgment that came with it as well. The point of this video is for me to inspire you to love your natural hair, accept your natural hair, because some of you are just new to this community. You don't even know, you didn't even dive all the way in, and you're kind of on the fence of, is this the right way to go, or should I continuously put chemicals in my hair and hide all of this beautiful hair that God has given me? I decided to go natural one day because, again, I was tired of the way my hair was, and for some reason or another, I was infatuated with curly hair. Just loved it, loved how pretty it looked, and I thought that that was a thing. If you had curly hair, you were just that girl. One day I just wake up and I'm ready to change, and I was like, I want to cut my relaxed hair off, and I want to go natural. I want to grow my hair, and I want to get those curls, and I want fullness. If nothing else, I want my hair to be big. I always just felt like big hair was beautiful. After going through my big chop, I didn't transition. Some people transition and they take the slow road, but baby, I was just like, it's all or nothing, let's just get it done. It wasn't until after I cut my hair that I was like, whoa, what is going on? I instantly felt multiple emotions, liberated, and also unsure of myself, and I felt like my confidence literally declined because at that moment, my hair was gone. I think that we all have an attachment to our hair, whether it's, short, long, whatever. This is what you're used to. So I no longer had that, and instantly I was just like, what am I gonna do tomorrow? The thrill of me cutting it just went away, and I was just like, okay, what are you gonna do next? The main reason why I cut my hair is because I wanted to do better. I wanted to repair my hair, and so I had to remember why I was cutting my hair, and not what am I going to do now that I don't have it? What will I do to repair it and regrow it? I'm going to give you one example of why it was hard for me to accept my natural hair after I did the big chop. Even people in my family, and I'm sorry to put y'all out there, I know I love you, they thought that I was going through something. They didn't understand why I just woke up one day and just chopped all my hair off. Most times people think that you're losing it if you do such a thing, especially if you're a black woman. And I think that society has made it so hard for us black women because if you do not have length, if you don't have fine straight hair, then do you really fit in with society? I'm gonna take it a little bit back because I think it starts from back in the days from, I don't wanna offend anybody, but back in the days, as you know, our ancestors went through a lot, and there weren't a lot of hair care tips and remedies for women of color back in the days. If you look at Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, you will see that their hair was always, in a state that they would like to call nappy, or it was in like those little braids. It was in braids or twists. They didn't know how to do their hair. Nobody took the time to teach them how to do hair, right? Then you fast forward time. Now society makes it okay. Now you're accepted if your hair is in a straight state. Now you're accepted if your hair is not what they call nappy, right? So the term nappy has been reused over and over, even in today's world, right? Oh my God, I can't go outside today. I can't do this because my hair looks nappy. Sad that that was called, and that was a word that was used for back in the days to make women, black women, feel less than. And now we are, as black women, still using that term. So how are we ever going to get out of that and break that cycle to fully feel confident wearing our natural hair? Many times, going back to once I did my big chop, people have made negative comments to me once my hair was in a natural state. Because not everybody around me was doing that, it made me feel weird. It also made me feel like, did I make a mistake? Not only did my natural hair journey teach me how to learn my hair, it taught me to learn and love myself without everybody agreeing with my opinions, because I knew the reason why I was doing it. So the first thing that I want to say is, know the reason why you're deciding to do this. Why you want to be natural. Are you doing it to fit in with other people, or are you doing it to care for your hair? So once I was able to get over the fact that this is what it was, I'm gonna grow my hair out from scratch. There's a bigger reason, a bigger meaning behind it. I can also empathize with Black women not really feeling comfortable wearing their natural hair, because I also went to a salon one time and the lady said it right out of her mouth, "I cannot do that type of hair." So I looked to my left, looked to my right, and I said, "What do you mean this type of hair? What does that mean? I don't do that type of hair. No, no, no." And she literally did not allow me to come into her business because she considered my hair to be too hard of a task. I was just like, wow, the world that we live in is so judgmental. How do you go into a salon that is a versatile salon and you get stopped at the door, declined immediately, not even allow me to walk in because she cannot work with this type of hair? And I think that makes Black women feel like crap, okay? You can't do this type of hair. Well, I'm coming to your place of business because I'm trying to learn my hair. Natural hair is already a task in itself, and I'm just trying to get it done. And this is why Black women do not like their hair. Black women think that natural hair is ugly. It's too much of a task because it takes longer than it would with somebody of Caucasian descent or a looser pattern. Now, as you guys know, natural hair is split into different categories. It starts from, like 2A and it goes all the way up to 4C. 4C being like the most kinkiest or considered the most nappiest. And a lot of women with that 4 texture, they don't feel their best. Why? Because it's harder to detangle, it doesn't curl as much, it gets drier faster. There's different components, the list can go on and on, but everybody has their opinions on type 4 hair. I'm here to tell you that all hair is beautiful. All hair is beautiful, and I'm in the category of 3C, 4A, and I really don't even like to do that because, again, we're already put in categories in this world, right? You're overweight, then you're not beautiful. You have to have a certain type of look to be beautiful. Your hair has to be a certain type of way to be beautiful. I'm sick of the categories. Like, I'm really sick of it, and I want you to understand that you don't need to be put in any category. You need to just love yourself, accept your hair for what it is. We get judged, right? We get judged from people, friends, when we do things that are different. We get weird faces when we go to salons. Social media doesn't make it easier for us when we see other people. And let's not talk about the workplace, right? Even me, I've been felt a certain type of way when I wear my hair in this state. And this is not even the biggest it can get. I've had people say to me, "Girl, what's going on with your hair?" And I'm like, it's called a wash and go. In that moment, I was so quick to defend myself, but then I had to realize they don't understand. And what's understood doesn't need to be explained. I see a lot of women wanting to go natural. They're all for the whole natural process, but they're not really willing to take the time out to learn their hair nor do their hair. And I think that having the option to put weaves in your hair, to get braids, to get lace fronts, it's just an easy way out. It allows you to continuously not fully love yourself, not feel comfortable with your hair, so you just try to hide your natural hair. But yet you want to not put any more chemicals, but yet you're scared to expose your hair. Only certain times will you show your hair. That's not good. We have to learn to love every part of our hair. Again, when it comes to workplace, a lot of people don't feel comfortable wearing their hair like this. Wear your hair like this if you're going for an interview, or would you try to get your hair in a protective style, or would you try to get your hair to be straight? So many different opinions, and it's just like, well, girl, yeah, I wear my hair out just sometimes, but we're going out tonight. I'm about to put that wig right on because I don't have time to deal with my hair. There's so many reasons that come behind that. Black women are not just saying that because they don't want to deal with it. They're saying that because they're not fully confident. Somebody has made them feel that they don't look their best unless their hair is slicked back, unless their hair is bone straight. And I just think that the cycle needs to stop. This is always like a touchy subject, but it was on my mind. I was just thinking about so many different opinions. The world is always going to judge you whether your hair is straight or curly, whether you're fat or whether you're skinny. I say do what makes you feel good and forget them naysayers. And I think that this is one of the reasons why I want to implement and keep on implementing. Love your hair for all that it is. Love your hair for every different texture that you have. Love your hair even at its driest stage. But let's normalize accepting our hair in its natural state and stop trying to cover it to portray a different look than what we are and who we are. Because at the end of the day, once you take that wig off, once you take them braids out, that's who you are. The hair on your head is who you are. So you can try to run from it as much as you want, or you can try to love it and embrace it. And I think for me, it was such a rewarding experience when I cut my hair because it wasn't something that was normalized at the time in my circle. So when I did it, it was almost like I was setting a trend because first I got the nasty comments and the weird looks, but then I also was inspiring those. And before I knew it, so many people around me was like, oh, Oh, your hair is growing, baby. Like, you don't have that TWA no more. Her hair grew. What did you do? The same people that was frowning upon me is the same people that be watching my videos to this day, asking me for advice. So I say all that to say, sometimes you gotta step out the box and do what makes you feel good and don't worry about what anybody has to say. Natural hair is not just a movement or a community. It's all about self-love at the end of the day. That's what I got out of my whole journey of being natural. It wasn't easy. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was confident through all of these years, but I knew the reason why I wanted to go natural. And there's gonna be 1,001 reasons why you don't want to go natural. 1,001 people that tell you, don't do that, girl. Don't do this, girl. Don't put that in your hair, girl. But you gotta do it for yourself. And you have to blaze your own trail, do your own research, and work on this. If you don't, you're gonna continuously be stuck in society, trying to fit in, never being 100% satisfied with who you are, whether it's with your hair, whether it's with your career, whether it's with a man, a woman, whether it's with your physical appearance. You're never gonna find that happiness because you're always looking for validation from other people that don't matter. I also feel like time is a big thing with being natural, and a lot of people don't have the time, or they just don't want to take the time to learn their natural hair because they don't have the proper knowledge about it. I think that when you don't know a lot about something, you're not really going to be intrigued or interested in whatever it is that, you know, the topic may be, because you don't have the proper tools. I think that once you learn the proper way and what your hair actually likes, then it'll make natural hair much easier for you. Let's just be honest, natural hair definitely is more of a tedious process. Take a majority of your day, as opposed to having Caucasian hair that's finer, easier to just brush through. Women of color tend to have more coily hair, kinky hair, which is going to take more time, right? So when things take time, taking longer to get the process done, that's where the problem comes in at. And I think that that's why a lot of Black women just don't want to deal with their natural hair. But then I'm also confused because sometimes I see a lot of Black women that wear these wigs and these fros, and their fros are humongous, they look kinky, they look big, just like, if you're able to put that on, why are you not feeling confident in just rocking your own fro, even if it's not at that length yet? But yet you're willing to invest in spending all this money on these wigs, and baby, these wigs and these lace fronts can be costly. The same amount of money that it could be for a hair product, it's probably equal to the same amount, if not more, for these wigs that these women are paying for. But we're not going to dive into too much of that. Me, personally, I found different ways and methods to care for my natural hair by creating my own DIY products, which has saved me a lot of coins. That's another excuse I feel like Black women, women of color, textured hair women just, you know, they make excuses and it's the easy way out. Some of this may offend you, you may not like what I'm saying, but I'm just speaking off of what I see, what I've experienced, talking to people, and just getting feedback from other women of color who have not really felt comfortable wearing their natural hair. Nowadays, I see more women wearing their natural hair out, which is beautiful, but I also see that they're not 100% confident in that. I'm one of those naturals that's confident. I'm going to rock my hair, it don't even matter. But I wasn't always there. And many reasons why, like I mentioned, why I haven't really felt myself. But majority of my uncertainty and insecurities came from Caucasian women, making me feel like my hair wasn't to their standards. It's a sad world that we live in, because I think natural hair is the most beautiful, versatile hair I've ever seen. You can rock it straight when you want to. You can curl it. You can rock your fro, braid outs, twist outs. There's so many different styles that you can do with natural hair. The styles are endless, and it's crazy because the same people that have made us feel like that are the same women try to mimic some of these natural hairstyles. So I just think the world is just twisted, and it came and it stems from way, way, way back. But I want to just push you to continue on with your natural hair journey. Do not let anything stop you. Remember what the goal is. Remember why you decided to go natural. There's something inside of you that pushed you and motivated you to want to change yourself. Change your hair for the better. And people are going to judge you no matter what. They're going to judge you if you're doing good. They're going to judge you if you're doing bad. So why are we sitting here allowing people to dictate how we wear our hair? Like, who are you to say how I should be wearing my hair in the first place, right? I honestly think that natural hair intimidates some people because it's so bold and we stand out so much, and some people just don't like that because all eyes are on us. I think that that's the issue, because we are drawing attention and people don't want attention taken off of them. They're going to find negative things to say about your hair, when in all reality, they're probably wondering how you got your hair like that. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Love the hair that loves you. This is the hair that grew out your hair, okay? Love yourself. Continue to be patient with yourself, patient with your hair journey. Love your hair. take care of your hair and rock your hair, okay? Rock it, baby, in all different areas. Don't worry about who is looking. And that's good that they're looking, because that means that you're doing something right. I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time here, and I will see you in my next upload.
Simply Shell, Simply Michelle.